like, so I go this way. This going like this, right? If his chin's up, right, there would be nothing, I don't think, to stop me just going full extension, like this, flexing. I've got it. I've kind of got it because his chin's up. Even with one arm, it kind of feels done, right? So you can do that. If you know you've got his chin up, you can do this, right? There's not really, once his chin's up. But when he's tucking his chin in, that's going to be hard. Because I start doing this, my arm's don't because his shoulders, it's rounded his shoulders. So look, it's this. And so I'm going in on this line. And if he shuts it one side, well, okay, I'll go the other. But this is what's getting this up. I'm not doing that. That's going to be, unless if he tucks his chin, I'm not going to get, and then he's going to start gripping my arm. Grip my arm. No, this one, the one tap. Yeah. He'll start gripping it, and this is just going to be. So it's actually here, and it's like I'm going to look. The more I look at the angles that he gives me when I look. I can go in like super tight. Yeah. So, do you want to see it, or have you got it?
I think I'm going to.
You are?
I think I'm alright with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what we're trying to do. It's just dig it, and the higher you go, the more you can access that line. Which, no matter how much I shut it, your finger will always go in, as long as the line's correct. But the minute you start going above, he tucks it, you know, he can start creating a bit of space almost with his, I'm not advising to do this, but it will happen, right? There'll be guys that will just they'll just take it. Because you've opened up, and then their hands are going to come in. And, whereas if you're like thinking of like a guillotine, looking at my watch, turning that thumb as much as I can, that's giving me an almost vertical drop on the entry as opposed to coming round like this, which is fine if his chin's up, we'll go all the way in and give him the bicep. And the reason I'm doing this is if you just feel this as well for me. Put your finger in here, have your arm at the extremes, so see how much you can squeeze your finger here, and then rotate your thumb all the way in. And you'll feel that like even down there, even a finger's getting crushed, right? And if the guy, you know, is further up, this is still super tight, even with something as thin as this. It's touching both sides, so that's pinching yeah? So that's really I want the entry. If I can get his chin up, I'll fill it all day long with the bicep. Either side, you could do it that way and enter in. It doesn't really matter, you want to get his chin up. So this is to get the chin up when they tuck the chin. You could also do this as well. But the key thing is this is just coming all the way in, like a tie. And no matter how much he tucks, once that gets under, the fingers open and you start crawling and you open the whole thing up. Now, no matter what he's doing down here with his leg and his elbow, his head's being lifted up. He's basically being cross-faced from behind. Yeah? I don't know what time it is, but let's give that a go. Still know what time.